For me, there's no bigger question for us as human beings than how do we live together on this planet? Not just us, but all the other things that are living on this planet. And how do we do that in a way that's sustainable and rich and viable? And it's crucial in that we be engaged in our daily lives with people who have different experiences, with people who are coming from different cultural spaces, with people who are coming from different class backgrounds. And those kinds of interactions inevitably generate in us internal tensions about who are we and on what grounds do we stand in terms of our sense of identity, our sense of who we are, of who we would like to present as, and who we would like to be. And this is a place where all those things are really near the surface. And because of the constant dance between English-speaking North American culture folks and Spanish-speaking Latin American culture folks.
My name is Ana Priscila. I'm a sophomore at Wheaton College near Boston, and I attended the Friends School. When I was here, I feel like all the big kids, all the 11th and 12th graders were super nice to the middle schoolers, like I was, which is a really awkward age to be in. And I feel like all the middle schoolers and all the big kids were very nice to all the little kids in the kindergarten class. And I really feel like it's a really big family. It's a family where you have a lot of big brothers and smaller brothers, and the teachers really care about your learning and inside and outside of the classroom.
If you want to talk about a school community, like we have a very special school community.
We are a small school, 120 students is our cap, and we are a bilingual school, serving a mixed population that include people that come from North America, but mainly people from Costa Rica, and serving this rural community with a very strong academic program.
Every day we get together in the morning and look each other in the face, and we're able to say good morning, and we're able to give announcements, we're able to celebrate each other's birthdays. It feels good. This particular class has what we call a big brother and big sister program with the 11th and 12th graders. And so we get together, and sometimes we will play games. Sometimes we will do a service project together. Sometimes we just sit together at meeting for worship. And the relationship that those students have created between each other has become very special to them. And I think it makes a difference in both my 3rd and 4th graders, but also in the oldest students of our school being able to share their wisdom.
The heart of the Monteverde Friends School is how we got together for meeting for worship every week, because this is a space that gives us the opportunity to center ourselves and to think about how we want to be better in this place and how we want to make this place better. And we have people that came from different traditions. We have students that are Catholic. We have students that are Seventh-day Adventist. We have students that are non-believer. We have students that are Quaker, is the minority. But the sense of community within that meeting is so strong that we can share together this environment.
In Wednesdays, we participate in the Quaker meetings. It's an hour, basically, of staying silent in the meeting room with the entire community. It's very enriching because it gives you a time to calm down if you're worried, to concentrate if you've been distracted for a week of studying. It lets you take your time to just calm down, which is something that a lot of students in this environment really appreciate because of the academics, things going on in their lives. It, it's very soothing for them.
We don't try to impose our values in nobody, but we live and we practice, and the way how we teach our teaching methodology is so important that these values are practiced every day in every act at the school.
Peace and social justice issues. We certainly talk about them in class, and we talk about them in school, and I know that students and adults in the community have values that extend to concern about broader concerns about militarism, about violence, about nonviolence, about just social justice, equality, kind of all the core Quaker testimonies and values that come out of the Quaker spiritual life are alive and well here.
This school this year is working on the theme of integrity. And it's really interesting to have my kids respond to me, and I'll say, wow, thank you for helping me with this. And they look at me and wink and say, integrity. And I'll say, yes. But it's beautiful to hear second language learners who are 9 and 10 years old have the word integrity be a common vocabulary word that is used. And to have them be thinking about that and have that be something that we're talking about in how we take care of each other and how we reflect on our behavior, I think is beautiful and an important thing that hasn't happened in my past work.
I started learning English when I was 11 years old, which is older than most of the kids that go here. And I had been starting to learn English for 3 years before coming to the Friends School, and I feel like being here was that final boost into actually becoming truly bilingual. That too is an opportunity that I wouldn't have unless I was in a school like this, where English is everywhere, and it helped me on later years here in Monteverde by getting high school jobs and all that kind of stuff, and then applying to college. I was super scared for the TOEFLs, and everything turned out really well, and I really feel like that time here was super crucial.
We have a good population of international students, especially from the United States. It has made it easier for us to have conversations, practice our speaking skills with them. They also have their own knowledge of U.S. culture, world culture in itself. That is very enriching. It's part of our education. Like, it's not only getting education from a textbook, but it's also like learning from personal experiences of people that have went through so many things in life.
When you get all those things in one space, all those people in one space, really thinking honestly and engaging with their assumptions about each other and their, it's a really rich space. It's a really, really rich space.
One of the key challenges that I found that is unique for a school like us, because we are serving a population that is very attached to the agricultural sector, and some of our families don't have enough resources to pay for the real price of education in this area. So one of the big challenges that this school encounter is financial aid, and we don't try to give free ride to anybody in this school, but we try to put in place a great financial aid program that is able to open our doors to families that otherwise won't have access to our type of education that we offer. To build the community, to provide the community the service that the community needs. Like, it is great to walk into town here and see that a lot of our alumni are coming back to work in this community, despite that they have better opportunity outside of this community. They have that sense of responsibility to giving back to the community that helped them to develop in a personal way.
I just feel so honored to be associated with the school. I just think it is just a marvelous institution. And when I'm up there and I see the children, they're happy, they're interested, they're interacting with one another on very positive terms. There's no. It's just so positive. They of all ages, they can interact with each other and treat each other, with the utmost respect and interest, genuine. And that it's just priceless. I love being up there and being with the students. It's just, and I'm clerk of the school committee, but I don't take much responsibility. It's the 20 years that I've been here, I've seen the school grow. And it's been a step-by-step process by so many intelligent, caring people. And they have just brought the school forward. And it's just an honor to be a part of it, truly.